Hello everyone, I'm doing the middle of the pack now. Might get them all the way out. Middle. Um, yeah, so I'll get straight into it, sort of. Thing. Might add a bit more commentary this time. Alright, so add Flashing Bronzador. I know they've done it as a promo as well, but it's spoil, so that's pretty cool. Chandler's Incinerator. Opt. uh, Crash Through, I think, actually. So he's modern play, like, is sort of like a prowess trigger and draw. Um, yeah, also gets travel, but it's really, I think, the draw plus spell. Alright. Demon Token. Okay. Shacklegeist. Can only block can only block creatures with flying. It's a 2/2 flyer, which is pretty good. Tap 2 untapped spirits. Tap target creature you don't control. Don't know if spirits are still a thing in modern. I think they probably still are, but I don't think I've ever played spirits. Most humans, yeah, just don't think I've played spirits. Yeah. Uh, okay, we've got a knight this time. We've got a token. We've got some sort of crazy thing going on there. The tutor is there, which I actually got quite a lot of, surprisingly. Grim Tutor, yeah. A Shrine that's black. Experimental Overload is the really colourful sort of one. Grasp of Darkness, Ranger's Goal, yeah. So we've had two mythics from the box so far. Garrick and the thing that changes mana colours and costs 7, and there's an artifact and it's legendary. Alright, the weird token from that crazy card. Okay, so an Alpine Watchdog is the foil, it's a comment for. We've got a Spider as our rare. It's Reach Hexproof from blue. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you gain 1 life and get a green sapling token. So that's not bad. Riddle form, which is actually quite a good like enchantment. It becomes a 3/3 flyer. The red Shrine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've got a special planes. It's not foil or anything. Idol of Endurance. Alright. So when Idol of Endurance enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards with a converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard until Idol of Endurance leaves the battlefield. Until end of turn, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards exiled with Idol of Endurance without paying its mana cost. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty good, I think. This is about exile cards from your graveyard. Okay, so then go back to your graveyard if this gets destroyed, is how I read that. But you can play them again, basically. It seems alright. No, don't mind that, to me. Palladium Mere, so the guy makes 2 colours and costs 3. Yeah, okay, better get a move on. So. Okay, Angel token this time, guys. Conspicuous Snoop. Now, this is the guy who combos with Kiki-Jiki, I think. Play the top of your library revealed. You may cast goblin cards from the top of your library. As long as the top of your library is a goblin card, you just say it's all activated ability, self that card. Yeah, yeah. So he can target himself because he's not legendary now. Angelic. Oh, did I show you the card? I think I did. Angelic Ascension, which is sometimes just good targeting your own thing. You get a 4/4 flying angel. That's pretty good. Even if it's like in response to them trying to remove it in a sense. Maldiva's Scythe, I think it gets bigger whenever a creature does, and it's an equipment. Gain control creature enchantment thing. Yeah, okay, let's get it moving. No mythic so far in the middle. Consider Soup though, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if Goblins in Modern is playing that, but it might be a consideration. Okay, so I think there's some alright things here. Okay, so I've got a rare Rudder, the Heart of Keld. We did have her in our first thing, but this time she spoils. As long as it's your turn, Rudder, the Heart of Keld has first strike. You may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play lands from the top of your library. Rudder gets X plus X until it has the number of lands you control. She's 3/3. The other thing is Containment Priest. It's actually a carded board at one stage. An individual copy of it. I still think it's pretty alright. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and wasn't cast, exile it instead. So it stops some shenanigans, basically. The special thing, this is the thing that makes, I think, an opponent discard a card. Costs 1 black. It's Liliana and Stewart. It's a zombie. Sacrifice Liliana and Stewart, target opponent, discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. And it's a 1/2, which is actually quite good for black in some ways. I think even still, you know, like you might have Death Touch as an option for black as a 1/1, which is pretty good at in some ways. Anything that hits, it kills in that sort of sense. But yeah, still 1/2 is still, I think, quite reasonable for black to actually get. I don't think red would get that. Just my opinion. Unless, yeah. Well, it is still like a common. Heroic Intervention, quite a good card. EDH is, I think, its main area, really. It may see some minor play in Modern or something, you know. Standard would see sideboard play, potentially. I'm pretty sure I showed you it. Griffin Airy, I'm going to just look at this. At the beginning of the answer, if you go through my life as toad, credit 2/2 Griffin, creature with flying. It's cost 2 and it's an enchantment. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the next thing. Where it's basically 8 minutes. So yeah, we'll have time. But, okay. Temple of Melody, but you've also got no, it's not the same chance anyway. But the common one. Yeah. Miscast, counter target instant or social spell. This is control place 3. Going makes creatures with flying cost 1 less. Watcher of the Spheres. He also does cost 2, a white and a blue. Got fly. Whenever another creature with flying enters the battlefield, it's 1/1 until it's in duress. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, got a lot of Skylands now. Initially I was on the original Pharaohs for quite a while, but yeah. I think they need a break on those, to be honest. But yeah, there's only so many land options, I think. Vito Fawn of the Rose is the rare. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Creatures you control, you can pay 5, which is with 2 black in it, so 3 colours, 2 black. Creatures you control gain life until end of turn. It is 2 colours and a black, and it's a 1/3 Vampire Cleric Legend. The Green Shrine. Garrick's Uprising is the special card, it's an uncommon. Whenever Garrick's Uprising enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample. Whenever a creature with 4 power or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So play big guys, get cards, and they'll trample in too, even better. It's a static trample attack rather than putting an aura on something, just to deal the last point of damage and great in a short sense. Okay. Okay, so another Skyland. We got the green-blue Skylands. Reign of Revelations, the White Sanctum. We have one of those special sort of cards. It's just common. It's Barishi's Acrottle. Acolyte. Acolyte is actually how you pronounce it. It's actually a bit miscoloured in some ways. Lifelink, whenever it enters the battlefield, whenever this card enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other creatures you control. Cat Cleric. Yeah, so they went with a guy called Barisi, I think you want. This time rather than guys we've seen before 1,000 times. Which I think is good. Yeah. I think we also need a lot more less human planeswalkers, you know, like, well, we've got Moonfolk, like just other kind of types, you know, not just human, like they're overwhelmingly human. Colossal Dreadmore is the foil. Demonic's Embrace, which you can get back from your graveyard. I did actually do a slight pre-release of this, like not on channel or anything, but like in stores. It costs 1 double black. The training creature gets 3/1, has flying, and is a demon in addition to its other types. You may cast Demonic's Embrace from your graveyard by paying 3 and discarding a card in addition to paying its other cost. So you still got to pay 3, but you get to keep replaying an enchantment, which is kind of rare in Magic. Yeah, no mythics, I think, in the middle of the box. I would get some foils, but I'll just common foils and some special cards. Okay, so I'll stop there and I'll do the